Hey, so during my kind of contemplating and just kind of thinking about things and seeing the reason and logic with everything is as best I can. Sometimes it's just so extreme either way that it's just hard to manage how people were thinking in certain periods of our life. So I'm thinking all women of color, back in the day when they were going to these free clinics in their neighborhoods and being violated by these young interns, usually males, white males. Because like I said, that's all I would see there. Very rarely would I see anyone of color. And these interns, of course, like I said, they just got out of medical school, fresh out of medical school, and they make these promises and lies about what they're going to do for these poor communities. I want them to pull out there, like I said, pull out that shit you presented to get your degree, and see if it is in alignment with what you're doing, or have you led up to that. And you may have been unsuspecting, right? You may have been unsuspecting, but I'm pretty sure you were. I mean, you weren't stupid, right? Or were you? I don't know. You were working on cadavers. I don't know. Did that kind of cause you to lose reality of humanity? I don't know. But I think all women of color were somehow adversely affected back then. We think we're going to a free clinic and we're getting these free services, and nothing's free, as we all should ought to know by now. When you see free, to me that's a dog whistle or a trap, and there's actually a contradiction also as well. Those clinics were nothing more, nothing less than labs. They were laboratories. Like we were going into laboratories and not clinics, and we were being treated as when they create Frankenstein and all that crap, wherever they are in caves and and darkness and madness. It's not darkness, but in a dark room. Let's make that clear. Dark room. They're mad, and so a lot of these and a lot of these interns, when they would come in there, they were fresh out of somewhere. I guess it was called medical school. And, they had all this free pussy they can fondle, and nobody would know it. And do whatever they want to it. To our reproduction, our vaginas, our pussies, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, we all were affected, and we all were lied to as well. For the saying that they taking ourselves for what, and just not telling us the truth. And so, so now we are reaping those consequences of all of that. So. So like I said, we came pre-wired with instructions as to how to handle this kind of stuff. We just got caught up in the rapture of providing for ourselves and the intentional overwhelm. We were intentionally overwhelmed with all the noise and the interruption with the trains coming through and blaring their horns to the utmost of sound, waking people, just causing sleep deprive, so that we can be easily manipulated and controlled and all this other stuff, So, I'll stop there because I want to go ahead and start. I got to finish up this one particular stuff I want to read because I think it has some important information I want to share as well. So I want to get through it. It was a 300-page book, and you have to kind of contemplate each section I get to, so I make sure I'm understanding and it's reasonable for me, that I understand what I'm reading, because sometimes you don't understand what you're reading either, but why am I talking about that? Nobody reading no way, right? Nobody reading that goddamn thing except a few, and you know who you are. You ain't got to worry about anything else other than that. So peace and love. I'll be back. You can bet that.